Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for November 2020. Let's start the show. Okay, 2020 for Scorpio. Ooh, four cards flew out. We're going to use those. So let's see. We have the Knight of Cups. There you go. Knight of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Empress. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Scorpio. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. So someone is coming in November. And I'm hearing challenge. But the Knight of Cups is about showing your affection. But perhaps there's something here of a charge where this Knight of Cups understands that the energy he's choosing to go and communicate to will be a challenge. And I think that that's what we see here with the Queen of Swords. She has her sword out and it's actually facing the Knight of Cups. So I think when I hear challenge, I'm thinking that the knight who's coming in wants to come in and show some type of affection for the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is not having it. The Knight of Cups understands that there is a challenge that will be had here. The Queen of Swords is not open to the energy. Now, and I see it in her face. Let me see if I can get that. I just see it in her face. Forgive me. There it is. Right? She's just not really there. She's not having it. She doesn't want to hear it. She has no interest in this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups thinks that he can win her over. So he's coming in charging and trying to make this attempt of communication and showing expression and affection and attention to the Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is not having it. She's not interested in it. She's not involved. She doesn't feel connection with this person. Let's go to the next card. The next card is the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles talks about it's a card of a work in progress. I almost feel like as I look at this, work in progress is what I'm hearing. There's potential here that the Queen of Swords has this potential, right? She's like a work in progress. She might be looking to kind of evolve into something a little bit more grounded, something a little bit more substantial. And you know, when I use that word substantial, I almost feel like I'm trying to express that maybe the Queen of Swords would like to settle down. And even though she's not accepting this Knight of Cups, maybe like she's secretly in the closet wanting to get like courted, wanting to be more of like a mother, more adult, more um, stable, more loving energy. Because we see the Empress here. This is a beautiful card. And it just talks about an energy that has really everything going on. The Empress has patience and beauty and God on her side. She can bear children. She has stability. The Empress is just a beautiful card. And it, on some level, I know that we're very independent these days, but the Empress card is something maybe that many of us women long to be. We want things in balance. We want to be connected. We want to have a partner, children maybe, family, friendships, connection, energy, gifts, life. Have a life force, have this soul that just kind of oozes out of you, and people know it when they communicate with you, when they talk with you. And that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Maybe secretly the Queen of Swords would really love to have this, perhaps even this courting. But right now, you're not having it. Or this person here, if it's not you, Scorpio, is not having it. The Knight of Cups wants to come in and try to win the Queen of Swords. He will have to work very hard at it. She herself is working on herself. She's trying to move forward and progress in her life and and create and establish maybe like a new persona, a new outlook. I think that Scorpio, if this is you, you're looking for a type of respect and a type of longing for others to see you with value. And I think that that's what's going on here in the month of November. There could be even, and I don't like to always like do predict, but I do see that there is a possibility that there is like the potential for pregnancy in November. The working on it, the Empress, the lovers here, or the friendship, the partnership, the energies here easily could fall into the mist of passion and potentially can create the Empress, which the Empress could be carrying a child. So that is something to look out for, Scorpio, if you're interested in that or not interested in that. You know what? I don't know why, but I'm just going to flip more cards. I had a lot of technical issues, not the right deck. I had a lot of technical issues today just to even get started. And I just feel like in order to overcome that, I need to flip more cards and be strong and be vigilant and get more cards out and read more. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to see what flies out. Otherwise, I'll just pull maybe like 3 cards. 4 flew out. Okay, that one wants to come out. So we have the Sun, which is nice. And it came out kind of crooked. Like it literally was sticking out, which means that I should absolutely grab it. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm going to push these aside. These flew out. We have the Sun, the World, the King of Swords. Oh my, these are a lot of cards. The Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Wands. I'm going to just kind of put these here and do maybe a quick read on those. I'm going to move this over, kind of see what we can see. And then these 2 flew out. the Strength and the Five of Cups. Okay, so we talked about the first half. Now we're going to go into the next part, the Sun and the World and the King of Swords. So I feel like Scorpio here, you're looking to be and feel almost like you're looking for more substance. You're looking for happiness and you're looking for it all. Like I want it all. And when you say that, maybe you don't say those exact words, but in your mind and in your heart, you're looking for more. And that's what I think is going on here, Scorpio. The King of Swords here is talking about that there perhaps was somebody in the past, if not this Knight of Cups. These could be the two same people, but I think that in the past you had a King of Swords. So this could be you, Scorpio. You could be the king here too, right? You could be the woman or the man here. And however the story works for you here, the King of Swords perhaps jilted you. That's what I'm hearing, jilted. Made a mistake when it came to love. And I think you had hoped to have a relationship, a family with this King of Swords, or if this is you, Scorpio, maybe you had hoped to have a relationship, um, but something happened and it didn't work out. Maybe if you're the male energy here, maybe you thought you were giving enough. And I heard the word jilted, so I don't know exactly how one would perceive that, the way I would feel that energy and the way someone else might. But maybe your partner here felt, so I'm reading both sides. If you're the male energy, your partner maybe felt cheated. Okay? So we're going to go back. So here is the King of Swords feeling like perhaps he's giving it what he thinks is enough when it comes to love. And perhaps he offered partnership, but something came in, and I feel like somebody had to like leave this relationship. Maybe it wasn't all bad terms, but there's so many reasons why things happen. And like it just feels as if somebody had to walk away and was hoping to return. And perhaps this is where we have this problem. If this Knight of Cups is this person here, then we're seeing that this energy here, the Queen of Swords, that's why she's angry, because she felt jilted. Maybe she waited and it took way too long for this person to come back and find out or figure out what it is they needed. You know, maybe King of Swords needed to go and find himself. Maybe he had to resolve things in his past. Maybe it was work even. And he was supposed to come back, maybe for the Queen of Swords. And it just didn't really work out that way. Maybe King of Swords left and there was supposed to be a return. And I think that there was I keep hearing like a lack of strength. And that's why the Five of Cups comes in. That's why the Five of Cups comes in. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to make sure I'm having an interruption and I want to make sure I concentrate. And so I think somebody was supposed to return here, and there was just like a lack of strength, of maybe even a fear that the King of Swords would not be accepted with maybe the mistakes and the time that had kept them apart. Meanwhile, Queen of Swords is working on herself, trying to evolve into something much more stable, like Mother Earth, like the Empress, and even thinking there's this possibility that there's a again that pregnancy could be on the table here if the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords connect, if they energetically and they meet, passion can take over, and then the potential for pregnancy. I'm going to say that again because I'm feeling that. Back to the story. This Knight of Cups can be the King of Swords, but also this could be another male energy that's trying to come in and give attention to the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is not interested. So she's more working on herself. And I feel like she's looking to be more stable and have the things that a lot of women, uh, not all women, but some women really value, and that's family and stability and um, truth, sincerity, stability, things like this that maybe a lot of women do want, even children here, because it is the Empress. So that's what I'm seeing. I feel at the end here there was a lack of strength by the swords, King of Swords. Maybe there was fear here that rejection would come in, anger would come in, and that a lack of understanding would be here. And that is why the we see the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. I just think it's more about maybe this King of Swords really in fear of coming back to the Queen of Swords and being accepted. Even here in the Strength card, we see that they're almost in different directions. I guess on the camera, sorry, forgive me, it's supposed to be this way. I feel like they're just in different directions. They're in two different places, right? She's not having it, and he doesn't know what to do about it. So this other energy is coming in and trying to give affection to the Queen of Swords. Now let's pretend, let's say that the King of Swords has been demoted and now he's a knight, right? He lost his stature with this female energy over whatever reasons here. Now he's a knight and he's having to work for the affection of the Queen of Swords. He no longer is the King of Swords. He's no longer her partner. These people could have been married. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, okay? So there could have been marriage here. And these could be exes. So we could read it that way too, where he is no longer the king, her king, but he is a knight, and he's having to like challenge and come and fight for the affection. He has to work for the affection of the Queen of Swords. That's what I'm getting. Wow, I didn't think I was going to be able to read all these cards like that, but I certainly see the story. I certainly see it. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here for the month of November. Kind of exciting, a lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of energy here between people. Um, I see, I don't want to say stubborn, but I want to say that because I don't know, I mean, we can look more into this and why there's anger here. We know that someone kind of made a mistake here and left and tries to come back. Mm, I heard jilted. I heard it again. So that would say a lot. Maybe there was multiple partners in the jilted, right? So that is kind of what I'm seeing here in November. Somebody's trying to come back, or somebody new is coming in and trying to court the Queen of Swords. So, Scorpio, this could be you. You could be the Queen of Swords, or Scorpio, you could be the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords here, working your way back into some partnership. You're looking for maybe another chance um, with this energy. Uh, let's see. I think that I want to say I feel there's potential here for a reunion. I'm not looking yet, like I haven't flipped the next round of cards or anything, but I think there's potential here for connection. I don't think that everything here is all bad. I think that if forgiveness can be addressed, if people can come together and compromise and communicate, the energy shows, I think, to me, some potential here for some type of beginning. It could even be just friendship, right? Beginning with, or just speaking to each other, just communication could be the first steps. It could be baby steps. And then it could lead into friendship or trust because apparently there's lack of it. And then it could create something new. Um, because this Queen of Swords wants to be the Empress. So I know that if you are the Queen of Swords here, I know that you're looking for something. Um, and you want something more substantial with more of a commitment. Even by seeing this cross here that I'm seeing, I feel like that to me is like a wedding ring. Like you're looking for the wedding ring kind of status. It doesn't mean you actually have to get married. It's more about like equal partnership, um, matrimony, or um, life partners. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. All right. I think I better stop here. That's what I'm seeing. I feel the soul. Uh, I don't know why my videos are not populating. I have to deal with YouTube. But I pray and hope that you like this video. Please like it if you do. Show me a thumbs up. And I will see you mid-month. I'm so happy to be back. Bye.